affiliate marketing is not easy, but it is very, very simple. There's 5 steps to start an affiliate marketing business, and that's exactly what we're going to cover today. Before we get started, I want to share with you one of the biggest questions I had when I first started affiliate marketing, or before I even started. The question I had was, is it really possible to make money with affiliate marketing? Not knowing anything about it, I wanted to know, can you actually make money with it? Is it a scam? Is it a pyramid scheme? And generally, is it possible for someone, a normal guy, just like me, a working guy, to make money, build a business on the side as a side hustle, and actually make this thing successful? If you want to find out the answer to that, then at the top of the screen, I'm going to link another video where I will answer that question. So feel free to go and hit that link. Let's go over and get stuck in. What we're going to go through, what are we going to cover? We're going to go through step 1, traffic. Step 2, capture. Step 3, building your list. Step 4, value. Step 5, follow up. So the overview, before we get stuck into everything, what is affiliate marketing? Well, affiliate marketing is a very simple business model. As I said at the beginning, it's all about promoting other people's products and using affiliate links of that product, becoming an associate of that product, using those affiliate links. And when you get a sale of that product, you earn a commission. The great thing with this is the barrier of entry is very low, the cost for starting a business is very low, and therefore it makes it a very, very profitable business. There's no customer service involved or anything like that. That is all done by the company of the product that you're promoting. So who is this for? I truly believe that absolutely anyone can earn money with affiliate marketing. I really believe that. So if you're looking into making money online, you want to start this as a side hustle, even if you've got a really busy job, if you've got a couple of hours of an evening, you can spend time at the weekend, then you can get started. Obviously, the more time that you can put into building your affiliate marketing business, the quicker you're going to see results. That's just a fact. This is a skill-based business, and that's why I said it's not easy. You have to dedicate time, you have to be committed, you have to be focused on making this business work, and you have to treat it just like a business. This is not, a little hobby or a side thing. This is something you have to treat as a full-time business. You have to really want to be successful with this, and you can become successful. Absolutely anyone can. So how can you get started? As I said, this is the barrier of entry for affiliate marketing is very, very low. You don't need a lot of money to invest. Anyone can start affiliate marketing, and you can start promoting products for free. You don't need to pay any money at all to become affiliates for certain programs. Some programs, yes, you have to be a member of that program to be able to promote. But for example, Amazon, you can become an affiliate for Amazon with no money put down at all. You can go and apply. Anyone can go and apply to be an affiliate. You just have to have a platform and a marketing strategy that you can show where you're going to be able to promote those products. So you can get started really, really easy. So getting started is not a problem at all. Anyone can do it, and those are the very simple steps to moving forward. What I always recommend is that if you're going to promote a product, you should have purchased that product. You should understand that product, whether it's a physical product or a digital product, doesn't matter. You should purchase it, you should consume the whole thing, you should use the product. If it's a physical product, you should understand it completely before you start promoting it, because that is the only ethical way to do it. If you haven't used it before, how can you promote that product knowing the good features, the things that it's going to help your potential leads with? You can't unless you've actually paid your own money for it, got the program or the product, and tried it out. So what does it take to become successful? You have to be dedicated. I've said this already. You've got to be dedicated. You've got to treat it like a business, like a proper business. You've got to dedicate time. You've got to be committed, And the number one thing I see people struggling with is they expect to make money overnight, because there's a lot of programs out there, a lot of gurus out there online that will market these affiliate programs saying you can make money overnight. You know, you can get rich overnight, and they use that technique because it gets your emotional juices flowing. It makes you purchase those products, even if they're terrible products. Their marketing strategies tend to be very, very good, and they'll hit them emotional triggers and get you buying. And that way, when you get into programs like that, you, in your mind already, you truly believe that you're going to make money overnight. And when it doesn't happen, you start coming up with all these false beliefs, start telling yourself that, you know, it's not for you, you're not clever enough, you don't have the time. All this stuff starts to get in your head, and you'll fall off the bandwagon. And the whole point of this is you need to give yourself time. You need to have delayed gratification. You need to understand that we live in a world where we don't delay our gratification. We want instant gratification. You know, things like Amazon has given us that, where we can order products, it can be on your doorstep that afternoon or the following day, and you've got instant gratification. Uh, our whole society nowadays is based around instant gratification, and it's very, very difficult sometimes to step away from that. But you need to step away from that and understand that you might not earn anything for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, but once you start to get traction, you start to make those first commissions from your affiliate programs, from all of the work that you've put in, then things will start to snowball. You'll start to get that snowball effect. You'll start to build a passive recurring income from this business, and then you can start to reap the benefits of all the work you've put in. So one of the things I'm not going to cover too much in today's video is picking a product. I'm going to assume that you've picked a product already, and because that is a very in-depth part. Picking a product it can be very complicated. It all depends on where you're looking and what products you're looking at. There's three main niches that you'll be looking at. It's health, wealth, and relationships. They're the three main niches, and they're all broken down into sub niches. And that's where you're going to pick your products. There's plenty of places to look around, and if you want to have a look at another video I've done, I'm going to put a card at the top of the screen right here where you can go and have a look and find what I believe are the best affiliate marketing programs for beginners. So if you want to find out more about picking a product, go and hit that link, go and watch that video. Step one is traffic. Now this is what everyone talks about. The lifeblood of any business is traffic, and what I mean by traffic is getting your products, or your affiliate products in this case, in front of potential customers, potential leads. If people don't know what you're selling, they don't see what you're selling, you're never going to sell anything. Traffic is so important, but it comes last. This is not the first part. Although this is step one, this is not the first part of the process. Before you even start looking at traffic, you need to get the whole back end of your business set up, because if you've got nothing else set up, then you'll be driving traffic just directly to an affiliate link for a product, and that's no good at all. You're never going to build a successful affiliate marketing business that way. Now, you know, I used to see people doing this a lot. It seems to have calmed down a bit. There doesn't seem to be as many people, but there's still programs out there that will teach you to just get links off of Amazon, ClickBank, all these different places that you can get affiliate links, as I said before, without any cost at all. You don't buy the products, you just start driving people to these links, and you might get the odd sale here and there, but you really aren't going to build a successful business. And what we're going to go through is how you can build the 5 steps to building that successful business. But traffic is step number 1, but it actually comes last. So first off, with the traffic, you're going to pick a marketing strategy. So what I mean by this is you're going to either use organic marketing or paid advertising. Now, I always recommend to beginners to start off with organic marketing. This takes more time, and it involves more effort into the whole process of the organic marketing, but it will pay off tenfold. in the long run, because you're not investing any money. All you've got to do is invest your own time. If you've got loads and loads of money in your back pocket, then yes, you can go and do paid advertising. And paid advertising is a fantastic way of scaling your business. So once you've built up your business, you've started getting good results with the organic, then you can transition into paid advertising and really scale that business. But first off, as a beginner, I want you to focus on organic marketing. So we're talking about Facebook, Instagram, um, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest. There's a whole number of social platforms that you can use to market your products as an affiliate marketer, grow your audience, build your authority in the niche that you've chosen around the products that you've chosen. And this is going to really, really pay off. As I said, it's going to take more time, but the main thing with this marketing strategy is once you've picked that strategy, once you've picked a platform, I always recommend that you focus on one platform, and by focus, you follow one course until success. That is what focus means in this business, and you have to pick that. So, say you're going to focus on YouTube, like I'm doing right here, then you put all your efforts into that. There's going to be times when you think, you're leaving a lot on the table by not being on Facebook, creating Facebook groups. You're not on LinkedIn, you're not on Pinterest, you're not on all these other platforms. But don't worry about that. That stuff you can get into later on. When you're first starting out, you need to give every bit of effort you've got, especially if this is a side hustle and you're limited on time. You need to put all of that time into one platform, one marketing strategy, and just give it your all. And when you put all that effort in, again, it will take time to build, but once you build that, then things will scale very, very quickly once you start getting that traction. And that is when you can really start to expand and grow that business, either through paid advertising, like I mentioned, or moving on to other social media platforms and growing a business that way. So another great thing, that's the first step, and it's all about traffic. We're going to talk a little bit more about traffic later on in this presentation, so please watch to the end, so you can get all the benefit of this. And let's move on to step number 2. Step 2 is capture. Now this is the first part of building out your back end, and what we're going to do here, the first step within this step number 2, is choosing a software platform. You're going to need some sort of software, whether that be WordPress or ClickFunnels, or go high level like I use high level software. And if you want to find out more about high level software, I've done some videos on that, and videos on building out capture pages. I'll put the link for that at the top of the page right here, so you can go and check that out. But we're going to pick our software, whatever that may be. You may already have the software if you've already been involved in affiliate marketing for a while, but you're going to need something to build a capture page. Now, a capture page is where we're going to essentially give away something free. I'm sure you've seen these all over the internet. When you've looked at different programs, if you've been researching affiliate marketing, for instance, there would have been a load of affiliate programs, and it will be a website that you'll go to, and it will have a load of information about the product, and it will say something along the lines of, stick your email address in here, and you can get this free ebook or free blueprint to the free first steps of starting your business, whatever it may be. But that's what you need to build out now. So you need to start building a capture page, and then you're going to move on and create your lead magnet. And your lead magnet is the free thing that you're going to give away. Now, this can be a document, it can be an ebook, a PDF document, as I've mentioned, or it can be a video training program. So you can do a video series, what we like to call a value series, with a sequence of 3 or 4 videos maybe, where you're going to give value to your new leads as they come into your business cycle. So as they put their information in to get that free training or that free ebook or whatever it may be, you're going to then give them some value in that, and that's the first stage. So now you've got them into your business cycle. Following on from that, you're going to move on to step number 3. But if you want to find out more about building out a lead magnet, I've done another video on building out lead magnets, and there's a link at the top of the page here. Feel free to go and click on that and go and check that out as well, because it's a vital part. People don't want to put their email addresses into a capture page with no return. What they want is value for putting their email address in. And as well, if you're giving away a lead magnet that is relevant, and really high quality, and it's relevant to the product that you're promoting on the back end, then what you're already doing is you're pre-qualifying your leads. So your conversion rate on those leads is going to be much, much higher. A lot more of those leads are going to purchase the products later on down the line, because you're already pre-qualifying them with the free information that you're giving away at the front end. So that's step number 2. Fairly simple. Like I said, we're not going to go into building the capture pages. The software, if you want to find out the software I use, there's a link further down in the description below this for high level, and that is the software I use. There's a number of different reasons. I used ClickFunnels for a while. I transferred over to high level because it was just a much more complete software, and I love it. So yeah, feel free to go and have a look at that, and we'll move on to step number 3. The third step in this profit cycle, this is the part where you're going to build your email list. So you've already built out your capture page. We've done that in step 2. Now you want to start capturing people's email addresses. And the whole reason behind this is because a lot of the money that you'll make from your affiliate marketing business is done in the follow-up. So you won't make a huge amount of your income from the upfront sales, and that is because people don't buy, or the majority of people don't buy a product straight away. What they do is they'll go and have a look. They might sign up. They might get your free document, and from there you're going to drive them on. From that capture page, you're going to drive them onto your value cycle, and there you're going to offer them the affiliate product as well, the product that you're promoting. But majority of people won't buy at that point. You will get some sales, but the majority won't, because what they're doing is they're looking for more information. They want to find out whether it's legitimate, especially to start with, when no one knows who you are. They want to find out if you're a legitimate person, whether you're actually out to help them, or whether you just want to take the money out of their pocket and move on. So this is where we're going to capture their email address. And that is why it's so important, to not just drive people straight to an affiliate link, because what you're doing there is you're effectively driving people into a company's cycle. They're going to capture those people's information, they're going to give them something for free, and they will be making all of the money on that, and you're going to make very, very little, because you've got no way to follow up those people. And it's not just on the product that you're promoting to them. You can also use that email list, the list that you're building, to promote other relevant products. So later on down the line, if you get new product releases for stuff, new software that you're using, all of this type of stuff, you can then email your list, talk to them, give them value about the new product that you've got, feed them back into that cycle, and you could make more money off of that email list. This is where it becomes really, really powerful. That's the value of building an email list. So it's absolutely vital that you do that step. And like I said, it seems like less and less people are doing the bad technique of just driving people to affiliate links, but there's still a lot of people out there that do it, and there's still programs out there that will just teach you to do that, and that really isn't the right way to build a successful business. So what comes next? Well, next we go on to step number 4. We're going to provide value. I've mentioned this a couple of times already, but your ultimate goal at the beginning of this is to provide as much value to people as possible. If they come into your site and all you're doing is pitching them a product, it's not going to take them long to jump out of your list, to unsubscribe, to report you as spam. You'll get all sorts of issues. You'll get email deliverability issues. You'll start losing people out. You won't make any sales because people don't like that. You just think of it from your perspective. When you're signing up to all this stuff, if you sign up to someone's list and you start getting pitched all the time, How long does it take you before you get annoyed with that and you either unsubscribe or you just stop reading their emails because it just doesn't, you just don't want that, and we're all the same. We're all humans, and at the end of that email address that they put into your system is a human being just like you, someone that wants to better their lives, wants to make money by, or not necessarily make money. It depends on what niche you're doing, but they want to do something, and that they're actively looking for that, and you have to respect that. So you want to be giving them value all the time. So provide value to your leads through your email follow up, through your lead magnets. Give them value. If you're doing videos, give them value in the videos. If you're just writing emails and content on Facebook, always be putting out valuable content, stuff that people can use to help them start their businesses, help them better their relationships, help them lose weight, whatever that niche is that you're in. Just constantly give value. And the more value you give, it sounds, at the beginning when you first start out, it sounds like it's the wrong way to do things, because you're thinking, well, if I'm giving all this value, then they don't need me to sell them anything. But it doesn't work like that. Again, think of it from your perspective and what's happened to you in the past when you've bought stuff. Is when you've been given lots of value, you think, well, if I'm learning this much from this person for free, then how much am I going to learn? What progress am I going to make in my own life by buying the products that they're promoting to me? And this is the emotional cycle that you get people into. So how, this is another big question that I've seen people asking, and I had myself when I first started out. When you're new to this, what value can you give when you're new to affiliate marketing? Well, one, if you've got experience in the niche that you've chosen, maybe you're a fitness instructor and you've chosen to be an affiliate marketer in the health and fitness, you've got a lot of value you can give. You can use the previous knowledge that you have to give that value. If you haven't got that and you're completely new, say you're going down the make money online route, the wealth niche, the make money online, and you've only just started yourself, but what you have to realize is, as you've started, you're already one step ahead of the people that haven't started. So there's always something that you can provide to them. So my advice to you is, when you get started, is to make notes of all the steps in the process, every step you take in the process, everything you learn. Just remember it all, because people will have the same questions. All the questions that you have at the beginning, make a note, whether it's mental or actually on paper is better, but make a note of those questions so that you can answer those questions for other people when you get started. And that is the value you can provide. There's plenty of ways you can provide value, so really don't worry about that. The main thing is that you're here now watching this video and you're going to get started, because once you're on that path, you're one step ahead of the people that haven't started yet, and you're going to be ahead of them the whole process, the whole way. So every bit of progress you make, you can then pass that knowledge on to your leads, which are one step or two steps or three steps behind you, and they're going to really, really appreciate that. And that way you can promote products to them because you're providing them with value. So we are now on to the final step. This is step number 5, the follow up. So this is all about creating your follow up email sequences, and this is where you're going to make a lot of your revenue from your affiliate marketing business. So now we're at step 5. You can see how easy, how simple, not easy, sorry, how simple the process is for affiliate marketing. Really, really is a simple process, and this is it. The 5 steps. As long as you get all this stuff done, as long as you've picked a niche and a product at the beginning, and then you've set up all these 5 steps, then you are destined for success. All you have to do is make sure you delay that gratification, as I said at the beginning. Put the effort in, the time in, be committed and focused on this as a business, and then you will get success. You really will, but you just have to be focused. Just make sure you don't fall off the wagon before it happens. A lot of success comes just after the hardest times. The biggest uphill struggle is when you finally get to the top and you start coming down the other side. It's just a fact. So you really need to understand that. So step number 5, we're going to create a follow-up campaign. Now, with this, again, there's software out there, because you're going to need software to capture those email addresses. You're going to need software to be able to build out your email campaigns. You can go and use something like Gmail account, but there's a lot of limitations with that, and there's a lot of issues with your emails going to spam, having an account shut down, how many emails you can send, etc., etc. You're much better off with a software. And some of the software out there, if you're using, um, you know, marketing tools like ClickFunnels, then you need to buy separate software like ActiveCampaign or GetResponse, something along them lines, and those can become very, very expensive when you start to scale your email list. When your email list grows, you start sending more emails, then the cost of that software is going to go up and up and up. And when you get to a decent level, and if you've grown the business, followed these 5 steps and grown that business the correct way, then you will start earning money. So it will start to compensate for the costs of the software tools. But there's a better way to do it. Using Go High Level, the software that I use, you can integrate much, much cheaper email marketing software. You can build the emails within Go High Level itself, so you don't need separate software for that. All you need is a program that will send those emails for you. You can use something like Mailgun, which is far cheaper than ActiveCampaign and those types of software, or you can even use Amazon SES. It's their own email service, and it's incredibly cheap to send emails. It really is. It's the cheapest one I've ever found, and you can integrate that with Go High Level very, very easily. It's one of the main reasons why I use it. So the power of automation, that's the next part. So what you're going to do is set up these email campaigns, and what you can't do is, as your list grows, you want these emails to be personal. You want people to feel like you're sending this email directly to them, aimed at them, and it's personal to them. But actually, most of the time, you're going to have automation in your sequences. So people will come into an automated email campaign, and then they'll start to go through a sequence. You'll have a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day email sequence where, every day or every couple of days, they'll have an email fired off to them that you've already pre-written, but you've put some personalization in there. So you can add their name in and bits and pieces like that. You can add some personalization. It's always good to also every now and again to fire off email, segregate your email list, and fire off more personal, more direct emails to people that are opening, people that maybe aren't opening, people that have shown interest in certain products, all of this type of stuff. But there's a lot involved with email marketing, a lot more than what I'm going to go through here, but this is just the steps that you need to take. So all of these things, don't panic. Like I said, there's a lot to take in with email marketing, but don't panic. You will learn that. You will learn the process, but what you've got to do is get all these 5 steps set up, everything working, then you can start driving traffic. And then once they're all set up, you can start focusing more on the email marketing side. And if you want to find out more about email marketing for affiliates, I've done a video. I'll stick that at the top of the screen right here. So that's going to be email marketing for affiliates, and I'm going to go through everything you need to know with email marketing. So feel free to go and hit that and go and check it out. So then, how do you write emails that are going to get opened? There's a lot of complications, like I said, and there's a lot of times when you could get into a program that will have done for you email campaigns. This happens a lot. Marketing material that's done for you. A lot of the big affiliate programs out there will have marketing material that you can go and get. And a lot of people, what they'll do is copy and paste that into their software, and they'll just fire it off because it's easy. You don't have to put any effort in. But the problem with this is there's thousands of other people doing exactly the same thing. Your email looks like everyone else's. There's no personality in there. It's just the company that you're marketing for. It's their personality, not yours. And you need to build your own personal brand with this. People need to know who you are as a person in this affiliate marketing game. And also, because there's so many other people sending it, these email service providers like Gmail and Hotmail and all of these, they will pick up on that. They have spam filters, and they'll pick up on the fact that this email is a copy, and your emails will start going to spam. And once they start going to spam, it's very, very difficult to get them back out again. So you need to be very careful. So how do you send emails that are going to get open? Like I said a minute ago, you need to make them personal. There's nothing wrong with using this marketing material that you're being given, because it's going to save you time. And at the beginning, you're not going to be a copywriter. You may be good at writing copy, but most of us aren't. We need to learn the process of writing copy. But you can use this marketing material they're giving you. And what I do is I split it up into sections, and then I'll read what the companies have written, because they've got a lot more experience in writing copy and writing emails that will sell. And then I'll rewrite that in my own words. So I put my own personality in it. It's completely different to theirs, but I just use the structure. I use the wording, the things that they do, the things that they say. I'll use that structure, and then I'll write it myself completely from scratch. But it saves me a lot of time, because I don't have to think from the beginning of how I'm going to write an email. And that really helped me at the start. So that's a really good tip for you on email marketing there. And that is going to help get these open. If they're more personal, then people are going to open. I'll mention here as well, there's a lot of places out there, and a program that I rave about that I think is fantastic for beginner marketers. You can see that in some of my videos. I'm not going to talk about it today, but even in that, they promote the use of solo ads. And now, I do not recommend using solo ads. The problem with this is that people don't know who you are. Someone else has built a list. They're going to send your link to that list. You're going to build a list. Yes, you will build a list quick, but what will happen is your emails won't get opened. Your open rates will be really, really poor in most circumstances. And then because of that, you'll have problems with emails going to spam. It causes further problems down the line. It really, really isn't worth it. The best way to make sure your emails get open, make sure they're personal, and make sure they're personalised. Make sure it's got your personality and you've written them yourself. They're not copy and pasted. And make sure you're building your email list organically yourself. So it's you that someone is signing up to. They're not signing up to someone else's list and then getting sent a link, and that way getting put into your list, because that won't work. What you need to do is you need to grow your own audience, your own authority, so people start to understand who you are, and that way people want to open the emails that you're sending, because they know that you're going to provide value. Those emails that you're going to give are going to be packed full of value, and if you are promoting a product, it's going to be a fantastic product because they trust you as a person. And that's also why you need to be providing a lot of value, because the more value you provide, the more likely people will open the emails, because they want to see what value you're going to give them on this email. And that's how you keep your open rates high. And if your open rates are high, your conversion rates are going to be high, your click-through rates are going to be high, you're going to make more money on the back end. So that is how you do it, guys. So then, like I said at the beginning, traffic was step number one, but actually this is now where we're going to start thinking about our traffic, where we're going to get it from, because we've now built everything out. We've built out the other four steps. How at the back end of our business is all set up. We've got the products, we've got the links in there, everything's done. Now where we're going to get our traffic from. So number one on my list is YouTube. It is a fantastic platform. If you're happy to get in front of the camera, then YouTube is such a great platform. And there's a lot of noise out there about, being able to grow on YouTube is very, very difficult. Yes, nothing is easy. There's no platform out there that's easy to grow. A dedicated audience, an audience that really wants to see what you have to offer. But YouTube, if you're willing to get on camera, create videos, invest your time, and be consistent, then it is absolutely possible to grow your YouTube channel. That's not a problem. Number two is blogging. These are just a couple of examples, by the way. There's so many ways you can drive traffic, but I just wanted to give you a couple of examples. Blogging, if you like writing content, if you're really good at writing, you love sitting on the computer typing and doing reviews of products and stuff like that, blogging is a fantastic way of doing that. This is now more based around SEO. So you're going to create blogs, you're going to need to build a website to host those blogs on, and you can use your funnel building software that I mentioned before, like the one that I use, Go High Level. There's actually a dedicated website building part of that software again, so you can build your website in that software as well, all incorporated into one tool. This is why I changed from ClickFunnels over to Go High Level. But you're going to want somewhere where you can host your blogs, and then you're going to want to try and rank your blogs on Google, so people are going to search for them. But you can also post them on other social media sites. You can use Pinterest is a massive one for bloggers, where people will post guides and reviews and stuff like that, all written blogs, and they'll post them onto there. You can go and promote your stuff on Facebook if you've got a big following on Facebook. You can go and do it over there. LinkedIn, there's plenty of ways to promote it, but and again, you can do that with YouTube. You can go and promote YouTube elsewhere to help grow your channel quicker. But YouTube is video based. If you like getting on camera, fantastic. Use YouTube. I love it. Blogging is if you like writing, you like typing on a laptop, that's the place for you. The number 3 is social media. So what I'm talking about is like Facebook, Instagram, those sort of places. Facebook is a massive one. That's really where you want to, if you want to get into social media, that's where I would recommend you start, because you can start off with your own profile, you can customize that and make it look business-like, and then you can really start driving traffic. I've created videos on how to increase your organic reach on Facebook and how to build out your profile on Facebook ready for affiliate marketing. So again, the link will be at the top of the screen, so feel free to go and check that out if Facebook is something you want to look at for your marketing tool. And the great thing about these, all free, it costs you nothing but your time. And this is, like I said near the beginning of this video, if you're new to affiliate marketing, that is where I would recommend you start. Always start with organic marketing. Do it one way or the other, either social media, YouTube, blogging, one of those types. Put the effort in there. Yes, it's going to take you more time, but that effort that you'll put in will pay off so much in the long run, because you're building an audience of followers, a community of people that want to hear what you've got to say. If you start off with number 4 here, paid advertising, then the issue with that is that no one will really know. It's going to take a long time for people to know who you are, because it's just an advert that they're clicking on and clicking through onto a link and getting into your system. That way, it doesn't build that same rapport with people. And the other issue is you can pump lots and lots of money into ads and not get any returns to start with. It's really, really difficult to learn. There's a lot of stuff to learn with ads, like targeting. That's the main thing. If you get targeting wrong, then you're in big trouble. You can just plow loads and loads into ads and get absolutely nowhere. And if that happens, then you're going to start burning all that money that you had at the side. Then all those false beliefs are going to start coming out. Whereas with the social stuff, as long as you understand that this is a long-term plan that you need to have, you need to put the effort into start. It could be, like I said, 6, 12, 18 months down the line before you make any money. But once you do, once you start to get traction with those organic marketing strategies, then it's like a snowball effect. It will really start to kick in, and it will just start growing and growing and growing. It'll grow organically. One of the main reasons why I like YouTube over everything else is because if you create evergreen content, it's one of the only platforms, or if not the only platform, where people watch videos that you've created that are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. Who knows how old? Old videos that you could have done years ago can still be making you money today. This is why I absolutely love it. It's a great way of building that passive income. Have that long-term goal, build that passive income. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you have, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification, because I put out videos every single week, and I would love to have you on the channel growing your business alongside mine, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.